Hey guys, how's it going? Good morning. Let me set up this room real quick and then we can get started. So market opens in about 9 minutes. We have some time before everything opens up. So let's just get this all set up and then we can get started. So let me see, we got this here. Today is June 22nd. Dang, this month like flew by. It's been a great month though. I think we only had like one or two losses, or I think just one loss this whole month. So we'll go over that later, but yeah, let me just finish setting all this stuff up here. Then we should be good. All right, let me get the link sent out to you guys in the premium. All right. There we go. All sent out. Nice. I'm just looking at all you guys' profits this morning. You guys did pretty good so far. I'll show you guys those two as well. So we got about 8 minutes till market open. Just let everybody into the room right now. All right, cool. Everything looks pretty much good to go. Yeah, let me just finish letting everyone into the rooms. But yeah, you guys, I was just looking at the profits. You guys are doing pretty good this morning. I didn't trade it all last night, but just looking at your guys' profits, pretty on point. So let me just get this going over here. All right, everything looks solid. Let me just get the rest of the links out for the public members. All right, solid. All right, we got 7 minutes till market open. I'll go over the profits real quick before we start analyzing things. So let's see. All right, cool. So morning, guys. Looking at everyone's profits over here, you guys did pretty well. Let me go over here and just see what's going on over here. Yes, let me go to the bottom. So this morning, Rick locked in 2,295. My brother Justin locked in 3,526. Patricia, she sent me a bunch for profit. She made 5,546 here. A little update, 4,987, and the earlier update, 4,987. So CC over here, 40 bucks off US 30, and Ketan as well. This morning he traded ETH, Ethereum, UJ that I've called earlier, which hit TP, and US 30. So with all those trades right there, Ken locked in 448. So I think that's about it. Kong as well last night. He was trading UJ, the trade that I called. He made 158 off that. And Maddie over here as well. Maddie made quite a bit. Let's see, 1,000, maybe about 2,000 right there. And Tariq right here, he made 179. So you guys have been doing pretty good so far. That UJ trade I called right here, it's on its way to full TP for 40 pips, but it already hit TP2. So you should have moved your stop loss in profit. So we have 5 minutes till market open. Looking at US 30 right here, we have a bullish bias. Reason for that bullish bias is that price is above the pivots and the trend meter is green right here. Looking at a 3 minute, same situation. Price is above the pivots and the trend meter is green. Lastly, on the 1 minute over here, price is above the pivots and the trend meter is green. Looks like it's retracing down a little bit, but we'll see where it goes on market open. So anyways, looking at the futures data over here, it's bullish right now. Not very bullish, but it is bullish. 27 points in the green. Market opens in about 5 minutes. So once that happens, we'll see the actual movement once we have that breakout. So our bias right now is a bullish bias on the technical side, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be bullish on open. So we'll see where it goes through from there. But basically that's going to be our bias for now. right, cool. All right, so looks like you guys are doing pretty solid. All right, anyway, so everyone's here right now. Let me just pull up the YouTube video stream. It's loading up right now. Let's see this real quick. Let's see. All right, cool. Morning, Short Scene. Morning, Kenny. Morning, Peter. Morning, Smokes. Morning, Lisa. Morning, Twister. Morning, Win. Morning, Nick. Morning, Gactive. Morning, Alexandria. Alexandria is asking, can you show me how to get the indicators one more time, please? Alexandria, if you want to get the indicators, go on the website k2trades.com right here. Just k2trades.com. And then click on K2 strategy course right here. This is how you'll get access to the indicators. I'm not sure if you already, if you have access to it already, but if you don't, this is the first step. You'd have to go and get access to it before you can unlock them. Nice. Nick said 50% short bias right now. So I'll take a look at that as well. Let me go ahead and pull that up right now. Let's see where the bias is right now. Yeah, so if it's 50%, I mean, market can go either way because there's not much retail traders on one side or the other, which is fine. But we'll see where it goes from this point. Good morning, Roman. Morning, Mark. Morning, Greg. Morning, Goldie. Morning, Lamar. Morning, Steven. Morning, Miles. Morning, everybody. So hopefully you guys had a great day yesterday trading. Everyone had looking at everyone's profits, everyone did pretty amazing yesterday. So should be no reason for anyone to have any losses or be in the negative because I think all we had were wins yesterday. Looking at our profits from yesterday, pretty much it's straight blue like everyone. Mark right here. Stanley 2000 in profit. I mean, literally everyone's screens are straight blue. Cheryl, Tommy, Rick, Kyle, my brother Justin, everyone had pretty good. My brother Justin made 12,000 yesterday. That's crazy. And he's doing like better than me. All right. Anyways, looking at a US 30 right here, it looks like price is starting to shift downwards. So it shifted from that bullish bias to now bearish bias. But I mean, we'll have to wait and see what happens when the market opens. Market opens in about 50 seconds. Once that happens, we can confirm the, the movement here. Hey, morning, Maddie. Morning, everybody. Morning activities. Morning, Larry. Morning, Kyle. Morning, everybody. So, all right, market is opening in about 30 seconds. Once the market opens right here, we'll, we'll see what happens from this point. Yeah, exactly. Nick said pushing down and pull more sellers in. Yeah, I mean, it could go either way at this point because the bias right here is 50%. So it's not really one-sided at all. It's kind of just it's down the middle. So everything here is unchanged. I'm going to refresh this once the market opens, and then we'll see what happens from there. But anyways, looking at the at all the indices here, they're all bullish. Dow is bullish, S&P is bullish, Nasdaq's bullish, the 10-year bond is bullish, and Bitcoin's down again. So let's see, market's now officially open. Let's refresh this. Refresh it again. All right, it's slowly opening right now. So we'll see where it goes from this point over here. Looking at the technical side right here, everything here looks still looks bearish. Well, we won't really know until the market until it's fully open. So right here, it looks like it's bearish to me because the 10-minute is down here. 3 minutes way down there, and the 1 minute is dumping right here. If this keeps dumping like this, super hard, I don't know if I'm going to take a trade because it might be due for some retracement. So just keep that in mind. We have this thing's dropping heavy. So let me just refresh this real quick. Refresh this right here. It's only down 34 points. So I'm not going to take it. There's a big wick right there. So I'm going to wait for another confirmation. So if this closes as a strong bearish candle, then I might take it. Technically, this would have been the entry right here. So I'm going to mark this up right here, and then I'm going to follow it from this point. If anything, I might just enter it late if I want to, but I think at this point right now, I'm not going to enter it because of how it's moving. It's just moved too far down really, really quickly. And if it moves down like that, it's usually due for a retracement. See how it's retracing down up right there. If it comes back down, then I'll enter it. But right now, it's still retracing up. So here we go as it comes back down further. I'm still not going to take it yet. It's too risky for me, but this would be the breakout entry right here. It's technically active already. If you guys want to take it at your own risk. I'm not in it yet because I'm still not convinced that it's going to come down yet. The bias right now isn't very heavy. It's only 26 points in the red. So it's not really that red right now. It's just, it's bouncing around. So it's around that area right there. It still isn't a strong bearish candle. Like right here, you can see it's still retracing up. So it's a risky trade. If you guys want to take it, feel free, because that is a breakout entry right there. But it doesn't look like a safe breakout entry to me because, the candle hasn't closed very strong. It's still bouncing back and forth. So if anything, I might hop in as it swings back up, and then, or if this closes strong bearish, then I might have to hop in. But we'll, I'm going to take it easy because the market is moving kind of weird this morning. It was bullish it was bullish prior to open, and then now it started to dump. So we'll see where it goes from here. Yeah, it's still in profit if you guys take it, but there's a huge wick on the bottom side right here. So it might swing back up. So I'm not really going to mess with it yet. I'll probably just hop into some scalps. It's only down 34 points right now. It's somewhat red, not very red, but yeah, it's still kind of risky. I'm not going to mess with it. I'll give you guys updates. If it hits TP1, I'll give you guys an update for TP1. But just keep in mind, I'm not in the trade. I just marked it up for you guys in case you guys wanted to enter it. That would be the breakout entry right there. So we got 37 seconds left on this candle until I get like a confirmation that it's coming down. Even if I have to enter it down here, I'm fine with that as long as I have a confirmation, because I could still enter this trade, down here if it closes strong bearish, then I can just ride the rest of the move down right here. But right now, I'm just worried that this is going to swing. It's going to retrace up pretty hard, which it might, because initially it was supposed to be bullish on open, but now it opened bearish. See, it said Dow was flat following a blue chip average, best day since March. Yeah, so it says it's flat right now. It's a problem with it being flat because when it's flat, it can break out either way. Also, we have Powell speaking today. So Powell speaking today at 11. That's going to cause a lot of risk. All right, so it's trying to come down heavy, but it's still bouncing around. See how it's bouncing around? So it hit TP1 right there. I'll give you guys an update in the group if you guys ended up taking it. Like I mentioned, I didn't take the trade, so I have nothing going on right now for any of my active trades, but it did hit TP1. I'll just give you guys an update for whoever took it. Yeah, it's 250. So snipe scalp. Where's that? Breakout. So you guys can see how it's shifting up right here. This is why I didn't take the trade, because it's still, and there you go, it's coming back down. Market is really choppy today. So I would, I'd be really careful with these trades. It's coming back in a profit, but like I mentioned earlier, this is the reason why I didn't take it, because I don't want to get caught in that huge retracement right there. US 30. Yeah, let's get it. Damn, look, I think it's dropping super heavy right now. So whoever's in this trade, props to you for taking the trade, but I'm not taking it. It's about to hit TP, full TP right now. I'm still not going to enter right now because this could easily just swing all the way back up. So yeah, whoever's in the trade, it's about to hit TP. There you go. Full TP right there for the breakout entry for whoever took it. There you go with your orange. So whoever took it, props to you. I didn't take the trade. So whoever did, nice work, man. Yeah, I'm gonna look for some scalps. I'm not gonna mess with this breakout entry because it's too choppy. But yeah, whoever caught it, great work. So we got that right there. There goes that full TP for whoever caught it. Should have just hopped in. I was thinking too much about it. But it would have been nice if I caught it. Let's see, Angela over here. Yeah, Angela took it. She locked in 250 right there. Nice work, Angela. So yeah, some of you guys did take it. I mean, if you guys took it, go ahead and send in your profits. But like I mentioned, I didn't take the trade, so I don't have any profits to share right now. Yeah, so nice work to whoever got it. Anyways, looking for some scalps now. So we're done with this 1 minute. I'll turn on my alerts over here so we can start looking for any possible scalps. Let me turn off all of these old alerts over here. Fuck, I accidentally delete the wrong ones. Shit. Let me just put this back here. Okay, momentum, signal fired, bar, 30. Let's see. Trigger. Yeah, no, that's fine. All right, let me just edit this. All right, so I got my alerts all set up over here, and we're good to go. All right, so we're looking for a retracement now. Obviously, right here we have a bearish bias. If this, we have to wait for this to close on the 10-minute. If once this closes below here, this will be the indication, you know, as to where price is going to be going. But I mean, what we're looking for here on the 3-minute is we're looking for a retracement up, and then we're gonna catch it as it comes back down. Same with the 1 minute over here, where this trade's already done. So what we're looking for now is we're looking for a retracement up, and then we're going to catch it as it comes back down. So that's basically what we're looking for here. All right, cool. Nice. EW locked in 2,667. Yeah, but yeah, guys, props to whoever caught the breakout entry. You know, obviously I didn't catch it, so it's all good. But a lot of you guys did. So if you guys have profits you guys want to share, go ahead and send them in, and then we can take a look. Nice. Let's see. Paul took this NASDAQ trade over here. He locked in about 600. So nice work, Paul. Robert over here. Robert took the sells right there. He locked in 1,840. Nice work, Robert. Yeah, so you guys did pretty good so far. All right, this thing's starting to dump even heavier. So going back to, all right, so our bias now is for a bearish bias, because if you can see right here, it's down almost 100 points. That's indicating that that the stock, it's pretty much red, the entire index. So the index is super red right here. Our bias on the fundamental side is going to be bearish, and our bias here on the technical side is also bearish. We just need this to close below here on the 10-minute, then we can start looking at it, you know, from this perspective for that confirmation, because this candle hasn't closed below here yet. Kirsten's asking, is 10-minute an entry for a snipe? There's no entry here for a snipe, Kirsten. Reason for that's because there's no rejection off the zone, right? It's rejecting off the pivot, but no rejection off. There's no zone above here. So that doesn't fit the requirement there. So no 10-minute snipe entry here currently. There might be one later, but right now there isn't one that's currently available. So here we are. There's that retracement that we're looking for. It's tracing up. We're going to let it retrace up. As it comes back down, we're going to hop back in and then scalp it back to the downside. So that's pretty much it for right now. Let me scroll up real quick. Looks like everyone's doing all right here. See this over here. Hey, Mod, morning. Hey, Alpaga, sorry, morning. Short scene said market maker move price to stop out, then they'll move in direction. Yeah, exactly, short scene. That's exactly what I was waiting for. I didn't think it was going to dump that heavily, but yeah, pretty much it looks like it retraced up to stop people out. For whoever, you know, FOMO'd into that trade, they swung it up to stop people out, and then right after it came all the way back down. So that's why I was hesitant to take the trade, because I don't want to get caught in you know, that manipulation there. But props whoever caught it. Antoine's asking, where do I send profits at? You can send your profits on the Telegram, Antoine. So you can send it in any of the public groups, or you can send it to me directly. I'm at K2_trades. Nice. So Cheryl over here, she pretty much scalped the UJ trade that I called this morning or last night, actually. So our UJ trade right here is still in profit. And that's what Cheryl over took. So she took about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trades right here off that same UJ trade that I called, and she made about 1,350. Nice work, Cheryl. My brother over here, he double dipped into the retracement. He locked in 5,900 for the morning. Nice work, Justin. So yeah, you guys did pretty good. I mean, if you guys understand the strategy and you guys know what to do here, you guys can lock in as much profit as possible. Obviously, I didn't take the trade, so I didn't lock in these profits, but EW over here, see, she took it. She locked in 3,267. So no, definitely great work amongst everyone here. Just a reminder, if you guys are new here and you guys want to learn the strategy so you can do it on your own, just go on the website, k2trades.com, click on K2 strategy course right here, and then you can get access to these indicators. Because obviously I have no profits for the day, but a lot of you guys locked in profit, like Cheryl over here, she's up 1,350. EW's up 3,267. Ken just sent me his profits right now. He said wrong lot size. So he took the trade here. He's up 523. It looks like he had an issue with his copier, but I mean, profit's profit, Ken. So I'm glad that you still locked in some profit right there. And then my brother over here as well. So my brother locked in some nice profit over here. I didn't trade at all, but he traded. He locked in 5,906 for the day. So it's beneficial to know the strategy so that you guys can do it yourself, and you don't have to wait for me to call trades for you, because literally there's trades all day. Like you can see, my brother took. He took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 trades today. And I didn't take zero. I took 0 trades. So if you guys have the indicators and you know the strategy, you guys can do it all on your own. Brittany here as well. Brittany locked in 522. Nice work, Brittany. And she took those sells that I just called right now for that for this entry right here. So she double dipped a couple of times, about 1, 2, 3, 4 times, and then she locked in some pretty heavy profit right there. I got Twan over here as well. Let's see. Twan locked in 5,450. Nice. He took the UJ trade I called right there for a buy, locked in some heavy profit off that, took some NASDAQ sells and also US 30 right there. So nice work, bro. He killed it, man. On point. So if you guys have more profits you guys want to send over, go ahead and send them over. I'll add them to the list for today. And then at the end of the day, your profits will be shared with the rest of the group. So Kevin over here as well. Kevin locked in 607. Nice work, Kevin. He took the sells there for US 30. The same one that I just called, and locked in some heavy profit off that. So whoever took this sell right here that I just covered on the live session, you would have locked in some pretty heavy profit. So nice work, Kevin. All right, cool. Everyone's doing pretty good so far. We'll be looking for some entries here. Thanks, Nick. Yeah, Nick said 1 minute. So I'm looking on the 1 minute right here. If we get a possible entry here, we can possibly hop into this. I don't know if I'm going to hop into the 1 minute because it's the volatility right now is pretty crazy. So I don't think I'm going to mess with the 1 minute, but I'll look at the 3 minute. I think if this comes up and comes back down, I'll hop into this. This is a little bit more safer because there's more space for movement here. All right, there goes that signal in the 1 minute. All right, so we're looking good right there. There's the 1 minute over here. And the 10-minute over here. So you can see on the 10-minute, it had a big drop and then after tracing up. So we're just waiting for that to dump back down. The fundamentals over here are still pretty red. I mean, they're coming back, but we'll have to wait and see what happens in the next, let's see, the next 15 minutes or so, because that'll be 7 o'clock right there. Just keep in mind, guys, that there is news this morning. So at 7 o'clock, there's existing home sales, Richard Manufacturing Index. They're not going to be really a big deal, but it's still news. And then at 8 o'clock, FOMC member Daly is going to be speaking. So guys, just keep that in mind. We have news coming up in about an hour. So, we're probably not going to have any more trades. We're going to trade up until 8, but once 8 happens, we're probably going to stop trading because the Fed's going to be speaking. So the Fed could scoop the market. Anything they say can scoop the market. And then after that, we have Powell speaking. He's really going to scoop the market. So just keep that in mind if you guys decide to keep trading today, to be careful. because I mean, you don't want to throw away the profits you just made this morning, right? A lot of you guys locked in like thousands of profits this morning. Larishna over here as well. Larishna locked in 510. Nice work, Larishna. So as you guys can see here, a ton of people profit off that trade that I called this morning. So Larishna over here is up 510. Kevin's here up 607. Twan over here is up 5,450. Brittany's up 522. Kenton's up 523. EW's up 3,267. My brother Justin's up 5,906. Cheryl's up 1,350. Robert's up 1,840. Paul's up 600. Angel's up 250. Rick's up 2,295. My brother Justin's earlier profits 3,500 there. And then Patricia's up 5,546 and that's just this morning, guys. Like literally in a few minutes, this is what everyone locked in. C-Suite's up $40. Ken's up 448. So what I'm saying is, like, you know, you guys made a lot of profit this morning. You guys don't want to throw it away trading during risky times, because there is news coming up shortly. So just keep that in mind. But we'll still be looking for some trades probably for the next hour. So if we see any trades from now until then, we'll call them. If not, then we're probably going to sit out. You can see the market starting to act kind of funky, right? Market dropped over here pretty heavy, and then now it's swinging all the way back up, which is really unusual, because generally when market opens, it continues in that direction. It just keeps pushing down. So you can see right here, this looks like a manipulated move. It looks like it came up to stop people out. Once everyone stopped out, it's just ready to dump right back down. So just keep that in mind, guys. That's how the market plays, especially on a heavy news day like this. It's easy for them to manipulate because they can just blame it on the news, right? They'll just say, oh, like it's obviously being manipulated here, but reasoning for this is going to be like, oh, the Fed is speaking today, so people are gambling. Not really, you know. They don't really, retail traders don't really have power to push price like that. It's the market makers that are pushing price around to basically trap people. So, you know, just keep that in mind. There's going to be a 1 minute entry right here, possibly available. I'm thinking about taking it. I'm not sure if you guys want to take it, you know, go ahead and take it at your own risk. If this closes with that sell signal, but you know, like I was mentioning, the market's too volatile right now, so I don't really feel like taking anything on the 1 minute. I prefer to take it on the 3 minute, because right here you can see that we're starting to get that retracement up. This is perfect. We want this retracement here so that we can catch it as it swings back down. The 1 minute is just too choppy, guys. Like, I mean, you guys can trade it, but you know, it's just really risky to be trading on the 1 minute like that when price just keeps spacking. Because if you guys look at the range here, look at this candle. If your stop loss is 300 pips, you're gonna get stopped out. You got to have a wider stop loss because it's just moving too fast. Right here at 300 pips, you would have gone stopped out in 1 minute. So I'm not really going to mess with the 1 minute here. If you guys do, I recommend you guys probably have a, you know, an open stop loss, a pretty wide one, because the way that price is moving, you can easily get stopped out before it comes back down. So what will probably happen is it'll stop you out and then it'll come all the way back down in profit. Basically, like with what happened right here off this candle. So this is fine on the 3 minute. We want this to close with that buy signal so that we can catch the retracement back downwards. So this retracement is fine. If this closes, that's perfect. We want that to happen. And then we're going to wait for the drop back down. Going back to the fundamental side over here. Let's see, it's still down 43 points. It's not really down that much. We want it to be usually down 100 or above 100. Right now, it's not really, I mean, it's kind of just down the middle, honestly. And then looking at the retail traders over here, let's see where everyone's trading. So the retail traders over here are 51% long. So it's still right down the middle. Not really one-sided. It looks like a lot of people are trying to buy the dip. So it went from 50% to 51%. A lot of people are trying to buy the dip here. You know, it's probably going to keep dipping, honestly, because it's at 51%. So usually the market makers try to push it in the opposite direction of retail traders. But as you can see right here, it's really choppy. The reason for this choppiness are these, see these big wicks right here? You don't want to trade when there's big wicks on both sides. If there's wicks on one side, that's fine. But yet usually if you start to get a lot of wicks like that, it's usually indicating that price is going to swing up, right? So like, again, right here, there was some wicks right here. What happened after that? It dumped all the way back down. So again, same situation over here. We have some wicks right here. What's probably going to happen is probably going to go all the way back down, right? So just keep that in mind when looking at these trades here. So possible 1 minute again right here. We'll see where it goes. Got about 40 seconds left on this candle. You can see that it's going in and out. It's not really a strong candle. Mitchell, just go on the website, kttrades.com, click on KT strategy course right here. You'll get the pricing for everything. I mean, the pricing is different for whatever you're trying to get. So, it's better if you just go on the website. Hey, Lisa, how's it going, man? I haven't seen you in a while. Lisa said 52% long sentiment, now good for shorts. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, good to see you, Lisa. I don't know, you've probably been busy with work. I know you like kind of get deployed for a while and you're like go missing for a couple months and then you come back. But no, it's good to see you here again. So looking at the fundamental side, looks like it's starting to shift back down. You can see it's down 67 points. Once it gets down to like 100 points, that's when the bias is going to be very strong. So here's the 1 minute entry. I'm not taking this trade. Just a reminder, it's at your own risk. I just find it to be risky because the market's too volatile right now. This is what could possibly happen. What could possibly happen is it'll come up to this area right here. It'll spike you out. And then as soon as it spikes you out, it comes all the way back down into profit, right? I might just hop into a quick sell here just to lock in some profit. No, I'm not going to do it. Fuck that. I should have, but I didn't. I just need to count my trade for the day. Oh, what the fuck? My MC4 is frozen. No freaking way. Oh my God, let me see this. That was weird. My MT4 like super froze. Oh, I still made 1,000 off it. What the fuck? That was weird. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna send you guys. I don't know if you guys saw that. I literally hit the button. It spiked down, and then I closed myself out. I still made 1,000 like in like a few seconds while it froze up on me. Damn, that's crazy. It didn't take it on my other account though. It only took it on one account. It was too fast. All right, it's all good. Let me let me send you my thing. That was crazy. That was a quick move right there. Okay. My copier couldn't take the trade. It was too fast. I literally hopped in for a second and then it took the trade for me. All right. So let me just those are like the best trades when you don't expect it to drop like that and it drops super fast and then you lock into profit. So I'll send you guys my profit right here. If it literally froze on me as soon as I entered, I don't know if you heard the click, it was like click and then I tried to close it out and then it clicked again like a few seconds later. So since the market's like that, I'm not playing with the market anymore, guys. I could already tell that there's a lot of manipulation going on because MT4 only does that when the market is being manipulated like heavy. So there might be some big moves coming in a little bit. Just keep that in mind. Like some big moves that could be beneficial or not beneficial to you. So here's the profits from that one trade right there. I took it like I literally clicked in and I clicked out. I was in profit actually 2,800, but then it spiked back up and it closed me out at 1,110. So I made some profits with you guys today. I guess I'm in that 1,000 profit club with you guys for the day. So definitely a good trade off that. But I think I'm not going to trade much today. If MT4 froze up on me like that, generally that's an indication the market's going to move kind of funky today, especially because Powell's going to be speaking like in a couple hours. We got the Fed speaking at 8 in 1 hour, and then we got Powell speaking at 11. So market is kind of iffy right now. So let's see. No, Shawn, I trade on the computer, bro. I don't trade on the phone. I just look on the phone for my to take screenshots of my profits. Locked in some nice profit off that K2 US 31 minutes scalp. All right, cool. So it's pretty solid for the most part. I mean, it looks like some of you guys did make some profit too. If you guys want to send your profits in, feel free, and then I'll copy them over. So Michael over here, Mercedes, she locked in 565. Nice work, Mercedes. So you guys are doing pretty fire. Like, I mean, everyone here is doing good. I don't see anyone here have any losses. Michael over here, he's at 1,864. So this right here, Ronan made 2,000 for the day. Damn, you guys are killing it, man. You guys are doing better than me. I only made 1,000 today, but you guys are all making way more than me today. Let's see, Maddie over here, he made 63. Nice work, bro. Damn, yeah, he said MT4 froze on him. Happens when market starts to get manipulated. What was I gonna say? Utility too high. Ed over here too. Ed locked in 1,740. Damn, nice work, Ed. So you guys are doing amazing. Like just looking at everyone's profits over here. Josh too, he's up about 2,000 right there. Nice work, Josh. Yeah, so everyone here is killing it. Twan over here, he's up 6,392. Yeah, great work, Twan. Yeah, everyone here is killing it, guys. Literally everybody here. Market volatility. Last time. Nice, Ed. Yeah, no, Ed said back to trading again. Yeah, dude, good to see you here, Ed. I haven't seen you here in a while. But yeah, Ed made 1,740. My brother over here, he made 9,167. Damn, fucking crazy. Damn, you guys are killing it, man. Like, I'm happy to see everyone. Ryan sent this panda, this dancing panda over here. So yeah, no, definitely. I'm glad to see everyone here killing it. Like, you guys are doing pretty amazing. Just following these trades here. Ken here as well. Ken's up 453. He got the 1 minute going right there. So nice work off of that. Javier over here. Javier made a 310 right here. His TP was too close. So he had his TP, made 310. I mean, profit's profit, Javier. So you're good. You're still good to go off that. Smoke said K2 MT4 keeps freezing and closing me out for a loss. Yeah, I would recommend, guys, if you guys don't need a trade today, I would just recommend stop trading because it looks like MT4 is freezing for everybody. So usually when that happens, it's because volatility is too high. You're going to get caught in some slippage. You guys definitely don't want to get caught in slippage. So if you guys don't need a trade, then you might as well just call it a day. John over here locked in 1,874. Nice work, John. So as you guys can see here, everyone's up at least a couple $1,000 for the day. Like I can't see. I mean, everyone's doing freaking amazing right here. Jeff said, "Get K2 trades off the Zoom and put his brother on." Yeah, no, definitely. And you guys are killing it, guys. Like looking at everyone's profits for this morning. This is just from this morning. You can see the timestamp right here. It says today. John made 1,800. Javier made 310. Kenton made about 500 right there. So if you have a small account, you probably made close to the 500 range. If you have a bigger account, you probably made about the 1,000, 2,000 range. If you were consistent, like my brother over here, he made about 10,000 for the day. So, you can make upwards of 10,000. Justin's only been trading. If you look at the timestamp here, he's only been trading for like an hour. See 1650 right here. His first trade was at 1550. It's only been an hour and he made about almost 10,000 within an hour from market open. So, I mean, you guys can see you guys can see the potential here. If you guys have the strategies, because I only took 2 trades today. Justin took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 trades here. If you have the indicators, and just a reminder, if you want the indicators, just go on the website, k2trades.com, click on K2 strategy course. You guys can lock in way more profit than I'm calling here, like during the live sessions. So here's Shi over here, or Shy. Shy locked in 122. Nice work, Shy. Yeah, so Shy said that she's running into some issues with MT4 as well. So just keep that in mind, guys. Like, the market is very, very choppy right now. It's too volatile. So just be careful if you guys decide to keep trading. Let's give you guys another update here for that 1 minute. All right. So I just give you guys an update there. I think other than that, you guys should be pretty solid for the most part. I mean, I'm happy. Everyone here made profit, so I'm happy. Even I made profit, and I only took 1 trade today. So I took 1 trade. I'm up 1,000 for the day. I mean, it's nothing to complain about, right? Most people don't make that work in 1 day at a normal job. So let's see. News is coming up right here. So we got that news at 7. Existing home sales is coming out right now. Looking at the Dow Jones, it's down about 100 points. There we go. So the bias is now for a sell. Fundamental bias is heavy sell. Looking at the technical side, heavy sell here as well. So, I mean, everything's looking good. I mean, if you guys want to keep trading, feel free. But I think I think right now it's just too risky for me to want to trade. I'm already happy with my profits. I already made my 1,000 for the day, so I'm cool. Let's see. Eric's asking, you should interview those members who make big profits and ask them to show how they use Eric. I mean, there's nothing different here. We all do the same thing. We're applying the same exact strategy. There's no secret here. Literally, everyone's doing the same thing. It's just they know how to follow directions, right? Some people know how to follow directions. Some people don't. There's no secret sauce here. Like literally, we're doing the same exact thing, Eric. So I'm not sure if you think there's something different that people are doing, but everyone's doing the same thing. You know, Justin over here, he took a bunch of trades. Like he took the sells here because there was a lot of sells, right? If you count the trades here, you can literally catch every trade, Eric. So you look here, there's one trade right there, right? You look right here, there's another trade right here, right? So if you took any of these trades here, Eric, I mean, you could have made it the same profits. I feel like a lot of people think that there's like something different that people are doing. They're not doing anything different. They just know how to follow directions. They listen to what I say. They don't act like they know everything, right? Because a lot of people, they'll hop into the K2 strategies to learn what I'm teaching. And then it goes in one ear out the other. They'll make a few profits with me here and then they start doing their own thing. And then they start not being so successful, right? Everyone here is doing the same thing, Eric. Nothing's different. So just keep that in mind. You know, as long as you can follow directions, listen to what I'm teaching you guys, you can be just as successful. I mean, there's no secret here. Everyone's doing the same exact thing. So just looking at everyone's profits, and everyone's trading US 30, Eric. So there's nothing different here. You can see the profits US 30, right? US 30, US 30. If you look at my brother's profits over here, they're all US 30, right? He took both directions because there was trades here for some buys and there's trades here for some sells. So, I mean, there's no secret here. Everything's pretty much posted, Eric. Everyone trades US 30. Everyone trades the same strategy. You know, as long as you follow the directions and do things properly, you should be able to have the same kind of profits, right? So, I mean, just looking at everyone's here, this USD JPY trade is the one that I call. That's the same one that I called over here. It's the same strategy that we apply for all FOREX trades. It's the 4-hour K2SR strategy. Same with if you're applying any of the other indices, you can just apply the same strategy, the 1 minute, 3 minute, and 10 minute on different assets. So, you know, I'm just clearing it up because I feel not just you, Eric, but a lot of other people keep asking, you know, what's your secret? There's no secret. Everyone's doing the same thing. All you do is watch the videos and follow directions, and then you can do the, you know, you can yield the same profits. And if you sit in on these live sessions and you guys follow what I'm looking for, you know, I always look for a bias. I look for a technical bias here on the 10 minute, 3 minute, and 1 minute. They're all sells right here. So what do you think I'm taking? I'm taking sells, right? The last confirmation would be the fundamental bias. Right here, I remind you guys every morning, if it's down 100 points or if it's above 100 points, that's going to be my bias for the fundamental side. Right here, it's down 110 points. So what do you think we're looking for? We're looking for some sells here. So that's, I mean, that's pretty much how it works. It's just, I mean, it's the same thing. Like there's nothing that's really different here. We're applying the same strategy. People's profits vary by the lot size, just like Alexandria mentioned, right? Like Shy over here. Shy took 3 lots, right? So she made this much profit. She's in the 100 range. Some people take, you know, John over here, he takes the 5 lots. So he makes close to the 1,000 range. If you're trading, you know, 10 lots, you're making over the 1,000 range, right? It just depends on what lot size you're using and your consistency. But that's pretty much it. I mean, there's nothing really different that everyone's doing. And I just want to clear it up because there's really nothing here that's different that everyone else is, that everyone's applying. So nice work, CSUK over here as well. CSUK is up 2,320. So nice work, CSUK off that. Let me see if there's anything else that I missed here. I think we're pretty much good for the most part. If you guys have more profits you guys want to send over, you know, feel free. I can add them to the list here, but I think that's about that over here as well. So I think, yeah, I think I'm done for trading for the day, but I'll see on this live session. If you guys have more questions, we can, I can answer any questions that you guys have. And yeah, Eric, you know, your idea with interviewing the most successful traders in K2, that we're going to do that. It's just, you know, it's just a matter of time. We just don't have time for it right now, but definitely that interview is going to work. But you know, just a reminder, everyone's applying the same strategy. So as long as you guys, learn and master what I'm teaching you guys here, because if you guys watch the live session, I'm doing the same thing every day, right? I don't change anything up. I look for the confluence on the 10 minute, 3 minute, 1 minute, look for the fundamental confluence, and then I take the trades. So Yeah, Maddie said KT strategy go crazy. Yeah, no, Maddie actually just joined us. If you guys have seen Maddie, he just joined us. Like you guys can see, his first message to me was on June 18th, right? Today is June 22nd. Like Maddie never, what he did was he signed up to K2 on Friday. He watched all the videos, he studied, and look what happened today. He took his first trade yesterday with me, and look how much profit he made. Look, he barely installed MetaTrader 4, guys. Like this guy had no experience with MetaTrader 4. If this guy's killing it every day and you guys aren't, the problem isn't the strategy. The problem is that you guys aren't really studying. So Maddie joined on the 18th. Look at his profits from yesterday. He literally, this is his first time trading with us. Straight wins, right? On US 30. Straight wins on US 30. One small accidental loss right there. Again, right here, straight wins. Literally all wins. And Maddie just joined K2 on Friday. He joined K2 on Friday, watched all the videos, he asked as many questions as he needed, and he's been killing it again today, all wins, right? So if you guys actually put in the work and you guys listen and do what you're supposed to do, you guys can be just as good as Maddie here. He literally just joined on the 18th. No experience trading, no experience with MT4, straight to the point. Here, let's see. I'm going to go and scroll up over here. I'm going to scroll up real quick and see what else is going on over here. So let's see. Yeah, Ken said, remember it's Trap Tuesday, guys. Yeah, exactly. On Tuesday, there's a lot of traps that get played out. So just be careful if you guys are thinking about entering some trades here. So looking at the fundamental side, this thing is shifting like crazy. It was like 120 negative. Now it's only 58. So you guys want to be careful if you guys are trading. Like I mentioned, I'm pretty much done trading for the day. I'll answer questions and I'll stay online for a bit. But for me, I'm pretty much done trading. I'll be on for like maybe the next 3 minutes to an hour. And then after that, I'll probably just log off because I don't want to be tempted to enter any trades, especially with Powell speaking at 11. Fed member daily speaks at 8. So that's in about 50 minutes. And then in a couple hours, Fed Powell is going to speak as well. So just, keep that in mind if you guys are still thinking about entering some new trades. So let me just go over here to the YouTube real quick. Let me just scroll over. Yeah, Tommy said MT4 froze on a mid trade. Yeah, so it looks like everyone's having issues with MT4. See, Lisa said, "Hey Shawn, thankful to be back home, trying to learn your new strategy and see if I understand it correctly. It has a lot has changed." Yeah, Lisa, we're more focused on scalps right now because of the market conditions. Scalps work perfectly right now. It's not really an intraday market like it was before. We're more in a scalping market. So that's what our main focus has been lately. So yeah, definitely glad to have you back, Lisa. Short scene said means everyone's, yeah, exactly. Everyone's MT4 is not really working. There's a lot of slippage going on. Nice. Antoine locked in some nice profits, definitely. Nice. And Usher caught that 1 minute scalp on US 30. Nice. Larry said, do you still send out the Zoom meetings? Yeah, Larry, everyone's in here. There's like 120 people in the Zoom right now. I don't know if you missed it, Larry. It's in all the premium groups. So you probably just logged on late, Larry. If you look here, the Zoom link was sent at 6:30. It's sent around the same time every day. So here in the premium signals channel, it was sent here at 6:22. Again, right here in the premium chat, it was sent here as well. And then in the premium trade talk, it was sent here as well too. So here, I'll tag you in these over here in case you missed it, Larry. So it's right here. Let me just scroll up right here. You might have just missed it. I mean, you probably just came in a little late and then you missed it, but I'll tag you in it right here. All right, Larry, got you. So you're good. All right, cool. So you guys are pretty solid. Let me see if there's anything else that I missed over here. Jason's asking, where do you check fundamentals? What's the link? Forex Factory, it's on CNBC. Jason. So here, I'll just copy this link and I'll send it over to you. There you go. Martin said, my trading view trend seems different from live trade. You got a lot of charts open, Martin. I can't really see anything that's going on in your chart. You probably just have one open at a time. it depends on what you're trading. If you're scalping, you should have it set to the 10-minute or, whatever time frame only. For the scalps, we have these set to the 10-minute only. So 10-minute here for the 3-minute, 3-minute only. Same for the 1-minute, 1-minute only. It looks like you might have it set to the intraday settings, but if you're scalping, you need to change it to the scalping settings. But you do have like a ton of windows open, so I can't really see what's going on your screen over here. Yeah, if you want to clean it up, and then you can probably just put one time frame on there. That'll probably help with analyzing it. All right. Yeah, Bitcoin's negative for the year. Yeah, that's crazy, dude. It's crazy. All the people that are super big on crypto, like it's funny because a lot of people were talking so much about cryptos, and then as soon as like the cryptos started crashing, everyone got quiet. It's like all that hype is gone now because it's starting to drop. I should just sell off my Bitcoin too, because I still have some Bitcoin, not that much, like $500 in Bitcoin, but I should probably just sell it off. Yeah, that's crazy. The sell off is crazy. It's going below 30,000. I should have just sold it off when it came back up. It's all good. It's $500, nothing. All right, so looking at US 30, it's starting to come back down. We're still looking for that retracement. We need this to come up, and then we need it to come back down in order to take the trade here off the 3-minute. Same with the 1-minute here. Possibly if we get a sell signal here, you can probably take it for a sell. But yeah, okay, so I think that's it for this right here. There's the 1-minute right there. If anyone wants to take it, feel free. I'm not going to take it because the market is kind of screwed up right now, very volatile. MT4 is freezing up on us, so I'm not going to take it myself. But if it closes, I'll just mark it up for you guys. Forex Trade's asking, why do you use the 3-minute and not the 5-minute? Because it works. Forex Trade, that's how the strategy is based off. I mean, if it was a 5-minute strategy, you'd be using the 5-minute, right? So these strategies are based on these specific timeframes. I mean, that's why we have such a high win rate. Everyone uses the 5-minute. Everyone thinks you can only use like a certain time frame. Like everyone's like, oh, you can only use the 15-minute, the 5-minute, anything like that. That's probably why they keep losing. We're on the 3-minute. We're doing something different. So that's why we use the 3-minute here. I mean, you've seen the results here, right? Forex Trade, you've seen what we've done so far for this month. So like showing you what we did this month for June. For our US 30 trades, we're up 34 wins and 1 loss. I mean, if it works, there's no point in changing it, right? This 3-minute obviously works. For May, we had 52 wins and 2 losses. If it works, April, 42 wins and 4 losses. Our win rate here is super high because we found something that works. I mean, if you want to use the 5-minute, you can, but I can't say you're going to have the same results. So, yeah, I think that's about it for right now, guys. I don't see any other questions. If you guys have questions, you guys can put the questions in the chat, and then we can go over anything that you guys need help with. But I think right now, I'm not really going to take any more trades. I'm pretty much done for the day because of how the market's moving. Also, because we have the Fed speaking in about 40 minutes. So FOMC member Daly is going to be speaking in about 40 minutes, and then Powell's going to be speaking at 11. So 8, 9, 10, 11 in about 4 hours, 3 to 4 hours, Powell's going to be speaking. So just, just keep that in mind. So yeah, going back to what Forex Trade was like mentioning, you guys don't have to trade on a specific time frame. If everyone trades on a specific time frame, it's probably not gonna, you guys can't trade like everyone else. That's what I'm trying to get the point across to you guys. Because like I know we have some people come in the room sometimes and they're like, oh, why do you trade on the 10-minute? Why can't you trade on the 15 or the 20? We just stick to what works. We find what works, and then we capitalize on it. Yeah, Forex Trade. I mean, the process is we do the same process every day. If you go back and watch every live stream, I have like 3 years of live streams up on the YouTube. So if you don't want to understand how the strategies work, you can go on the website, sign up to the free intro course here. I mean, there's other ways to understand, right? If you click on the free access here, you'll be able to have access to everything. So you can watch all the videos and strategies. And if you want to go on the YouTube, I mean, you can go to videos here, and there's 3 years of live streams. I trade live every morning. So if you go to every live session, you can see that I do the same thing every day. That's how you'll understand how the strategy works. So, just keep that in mind. There's a lot of different outlets here where you guys can look. It's just, you just have to actually go and look. So, think that's it for now. Do you guys have any other questions? If there's questions, go ahead and put your questions in the chat, and then we can look over anything. If there's any strategies you guys want me to cover, if there's anything you guys want me to cover regarding risk management, lot sizes, FTMO, anything like that, I'm here to answer your guys' questions. Otherwise, I think I'm done trading for the day because it is 7:16 when the Fed starts speaking. So this is what's probably going to happen. We're probably going to have, just looking at the 3-minute right here, this is probably what's going to happen. It's probably just going to range. And then once the Fed speaks, then it'll probably move out of the range. Or it might even move right now. Let's see. Fed speaks at 8. Actually, it's pretty close. So it's probably gonna we're probably gonna see some like pretty unusual movement here as we continue on with this. Let's see. Hey Javid, morning. Aaron said, bro, it's self-explanatory. I'm so lost. I'll get this down soon. Yeah, no, definitely, Aaron. Gotta hop on it, bro. Everyone else is doing pretty solid so far. Javid said, if I have just a signal service, what can I get? I mean, if you just have the signal service and that's all you get the signal service, right? I mean, the difference is the signals and the strategies. So, I mean, if you just have the signal service, then you have just a signal service. That's what you'll be getting. I mean, it's broken down on the website, guys. So like a lot of you guys ask a lot of like questions that can be answered on the website. Just go on the website. If you want to see what's in the signal service, you can go here, right? You click on signals. You guys go here. You scroll down and it explains what's included here, right? You get access to all the premium groups. You get access to 1 to 5 or more intraday trades alerts per week. You get access to private webinars, and that's pretty much it. If you sign up for the strategies over here, you get all of that, plus you get access to the video courses, the indicators, and pretty much everything else that's included within the signal service. So I mean, it's pretty clear. Just go on the website, Javid. It's an easy fix. If you just go on the website, everything's pretty much described right there. This is the list of what you get if you do the signals. If you do the strategies, this is what you get, right? So there's only 2 different options here. It's not really that different. The only difference is that you get the indicators and strategies, while the other ones you get only the signals. So yeah, if you guys want to look at it, just go on the website, k2trades.com, and that's how you guys will unlock access to certain things. Falcon is asking, what strats do your brother? Falcon, he only uses the 3-minute and the 1-minute. These are the 2 that he uses, 3-minute and 1-minute strategy. Yeah, no problem, Javid. Yeah, Falcon, he just uses 3-minute and 1-minute pretty much. That's how he catches the scalps. And then he'll just use a confluence. Like sometimes he'll go on the 3-minute here and he'll just, he does the same thing I'm doing. There's nothing different that he does. He just takes more trades. So he'll look on the confluence to see if it's trending down. If it's trending down, then he'll take, the sells here on the 3-minute, and then vice versa. He'll take the trades here on the 1-minute, during certain periods of time. Obviously there's like certain periods where you shouldn't be trading because of the way the market's moving, but he does trade them during normal hours. Yeah, during pre-market, same thing. All right, cool. So that's pretty much it. It's the same strategy that's being applied everywhere else, guys. Like, just keep in mind, there's nothing here that's being done differently. It's just that some people use more confluences than other. For me, I use the technical confluence. I use the 10-minute, 3-minute, and 1-minute to determine the direction of price. And I also use fundamentals. I don't think my brother uses fundamentals. He just uses the technicals. So if he sees that they're all going in one direction, he'll take the trades in that direction. So that's the only, it's not a difference. He just takes less steps with taking his trades there. Yeah, no problem, Falcon. Definitely. Yeah, all you guys can do this, right? This is available to all you guys. Like, I just want to make it. It's hard for me to make it as clear as possible. But like literally, if you guys just follow what I'm doing every day, you guys can even take shortcuts. Like for me, like I mentioned, for my brother, He goes on the technical side. He just does everything I do here on the technical side to see the direction of price. For me, I add another step. I use the fundamentals here. This is why I have such a high win rate and I rarely lose, because I have so many confluences. And if they all line up, that's when I take the trade. But if you guys want to take, if you want to take the, if you want to take more trades, I mean, you guys can. It's just going to be more risky because you have less confluences. So let me just scroll up real quick. See, Eunice said, I see a valid entry on EuroCAD. Can you look at it, please? Yeah, Eunice, I'll take a look real quick. So let's go to EuroCAD for 1 second. Or Euro odd, sorry. So yeah, for Euro odd right here, this would, here, let me just make sure the zones are proper. Yeah, they look good to me so far. All right, so yeah, looking at this right here, Eunice, this does look like a possible late entry, or if you want to enter it for a late entry. See, the reason why I wouldn't take this trade though, Eunice, is because there's news right here. See how there's news? It hasn't happened yet, so it's going to happen soon. So I wouldn't take this trade. I mean, if you want to put a buy stop there, you can. So technically this would be a good entry, but the problem is there's news right now at this specific time. I don't know when it's going to happen, but it's marked up here. It's supposed to happen within this candle. So it can happen between now and 10 o'clock. That might be an issue. And there's a lot of news actually. So if you zoom in a little closer, Eunice, there's a lot of news this morning. So there's news right there. There's news on the next candle. There's news right here. So I would be careful taking this trade. I wouldn't even take it myself. I think that's the reason why I didn't call it, because there was news coming up. So this is high impact news right here. It's going to affect the market definitely. And this is the reason why I wouldn't take this trade here. But yeah, technically this would be a trade here, Eunice, if you were looking, but I wouldn't take it because of the news. All right, going back to US 30 real quick. Yeah, no problem, Eunice. Short Scene is asking, on your personal account of Insta, looks like it's private, not for everyone to follow directly. Yeah, I mean, you just need to follow it, Short Scene, and I could accept it. I don't put it. I mean, if like I was gonna show you here. I have like over like 500 requests here on my personal Instagram, guys. So the thing is, if you're gonna add me on Instagram, just make sure that I know it's you. So I don't just have, because I have a ton of random people that added me on Instagram. So I have like over 500 follow requests here. So if you guys are adding me, just make sure that I can tell that it's you. Like you have your picture, or it shows that your name in the description. Because what happens is, like, there's a lot of scammers on Instagram. What they do is they go on my personal page and then they just copy all my pictures and they make a fake profile. So that's why it's on private, Short Scene. Because I just don't want people to get scammed when people try to impersonate me. So if you want to add me, Short Scene, just put Short Scene in your bio or something, or send me a message. If you send me a message, then I'll be like, okay, Short Scene, and then I'll add you to my personal Instagram. All right, cool. So I think that's it for today, guys. I don't see any other questions. Actually, let me see. We have a couple questions here. Sam and hey, Shawn, would you take the next sell signal on the 3-minute if it appears before the Fed starts speaking? Personally, I wouldn't take it. Sam, just because how the market's moving. You saw earlier how I took this trade here. Like, luckily this, like, thankfully this, this right here, like I hit profit off it, but what happened was mine actually froze up. So the problem with this, Sam, is I would, like, if my MT4 wasn't freezing, I would take the trades, but the problem is it's freezing. So I'm not really trying to hop into the trade, and then I end up getting caught in some slippage, right? Or it freezes on me and I can't exit the trade. So personally, I'm probably not going to take it, Sam. I think it'd be an okay trade if you feel comfortable with it. But looking at the fundamentals over here, it's starting to shift to the other side. It was like negative 120 points. Now it's only negative 31. So I personally would probably not take it, just because, and you're probably not even going to get a signal. The Fed is actually speaking soon. It's 7:30 right now. The Fed speaks in 30 minutes. So Fed member daily is going to speak in 30 minutes. So I probably wouldn't risk it, because you would have to be in and out before it's done, just to be safe. Oh, gotcha, Short Scene. Okay, cool. Oh, I think I saw your name, Short Scene. I'll add you right now. Here, let's see. There you go. Cool. Yeah, I got you. Short since you're good. All right. Yeah, Eunice just mentioned the fundamentals are shifting bullish. Yeah, exactly. Just looking at the fundamentals over here. That's another reason why I wouldn't mess with it, because it's starting to shift to the upside. And once the Fed speaks, this can literally spike either way. So in the next 30 minutes, you'll probably see a big push upwards or a big push downwards. Or what you'll see is a big push downwards and then a retracement back up. Or vice versa, a big push up and then a retracement back down. Because I could already see price moving to impulses. When the Fed speaks, they're going to spike price in one direction, and then it'll come back down. And then again at 11, Powell's going to speak. So right here. So I'm just going to mark this up so you guys can see. So right here is when Powell speaks, and right here is where the Fed speaks. So the Fed speaks right here at 8. They could probably push price in one direction. So this is probably what's going to happen. They'll probably push price in one direction. It'll go sideways. Powell speaks here, and then it just dumps all the way back down. That's one scenario. Another scenario is it could do the opposite thing. It'll go down this way, consolidate, and then once Powell speaks, it just skyrockets or goes a different direction. So just keep that in mind. There's two big news events today. Right here at 8, the Fed speaking. It's Fed member daily, and then at 11, Powell speaking. This is a big event right here. At this point right here, you probably should not be trading at all, because you'll probably see some, some unusual price spikes. Maddie's asking, would it be good to trade after the news? You can, Maddie, but here, just keep this in mind. Generally from like 10, so like let me see if I could. So basically from like 10 till like noon, or 30, or until market close. So between this period right here, this period of time, market starts to reverse. The problem with market reversing on this time is that Powell speaks in the middle of it, right? During normal conditions, this is usually why I stop trading at 8, because from this area here, price tends to just go slowly. It just slowly consolidates. And then once it hits like 10, it consolidates hard. And then at 11 or noon, it starts to just reverse because there's a mid-market reversal. So, I mean, personally, I probably wouldn't trade, Maddie. I mean, I know you just started your FTMO, so I don't want you to like take any bad trades. So my recommendation is not to trade for the rest of the day until like Asia session if you want to, or just, trade tomorrow on the next market open. But yeah, generally around this time right here, this is when the market reversal happens. And the problem is the news is happening around this time right here. So this is going to screw up the market, because when Powell speaks, Powell basically talks about the economics of the US. So basically, if Powell spikes it up, then it can come down, or it can keep pushing up. Like there's too much uncertainty there. You're basically gambling at this point. So I'd probably just be careful if you want to trade after. Asia session opens right here after 1300 hours. So like around 2 o'clock our time, 2 to 3 o'clock our time when the market reopens. This is, or it reopens at 1500. So right here, 1500 hours our time, which is about, I mean, honestly, I'm not good with military time. I think that's like 2 o'clock. No, it's not 2 o'clock. My time's all dumb. So whatever 1500 hours is, this is when Asia market opens. So this would be Asia market from 1500 up until midnight. So from here up until midnight, that's going to be Asia session. London's going to be from midnight up until 6, or midnight until middle New York session. And that's pretty much how you would figure it out. Okay, thanks, Kim. Yeah, so Kim confirmed that this is 3 o'clock for us. 1500 hours is 3 o'clock our time here in California. This would be when Asia session opens. But just keep in mind, if you trade during Asia session, market's going to be a lot slower. It's going to like barely move. So just keep that in mind if you, if you decide to trade during that period. It's probably like the worst time to trade, because you could get caught in a trade just going sideways, and then it'll possibly reverse. Brittany's asking, how do you keep track of when there will be news? So I use Forex Factory, Brittany. I go on forexfactory.com. I click on calendar right here, and then I have everything set up right here. So it has all the news events right here. 8 o'clock, we got Fed member daily speaking, and then Powell speaking at 11. I also use, depending on what I'm trading, if you're trading Forex, there's generally news icons down here. So it'll show you if there's high impact news. If it's red, it's high impact. If it's orange, that's medium impact. If it's yellow, that's low impact. So there's a couple different places you can look, but I personally look on Forex Factory first, and sometimes I look at CNBC, because sometimes there'll be news going on that we don't really know about, and then it'll give me a breaking news update right here on CNBC, like if someone's speaking live or something like that. Let's see. Kirsten's asking, how do you get that news thing on TradingView? So on TradingView, if you want to add the news to here, Kirsten, you just click on the settings button right here. You click on settings right here. You go to events, and then you turn on show economic events on chart. So this will show you, when news is happening right there. So obviously you can see this will help because it'll show you how price moves sometimes. Like you can see when there's big spikes in price, and you click down here like, oh, because there was a news event. Of course, and the same situation over here, if you want to look ahead. Ed, you're still in LA, but you've been there for a long time. Was this like an extended vacation? Yeah, let me know, Ed. I mean, I'm down to hang out, bro. Just send me a text or whatever. Let me know when you want to hang out, and we can hang out. Where are you staying in LA? I'm assuming you're like north of LA, because when you sent that picture, you were kind of farther. It looked like you were in the valley. But yeah, no, I'm down to hang out. Ed, just let me know when you want to. Yeah, definitely. Eunice said, thank you for today. Shawn, see you the next day. Yeah, definitely, Eunice. I'll see you tomorrow. Looks like a lot of you guys are just going to call it a day. I'd recommend that's what you guys do, because I mean, market volatility is all dead right now anyways. Everything kind of flattened out. Falcon said, Shawn, you need to get onto funding talent for these scalps, no commission and 1.3, 0.3 spreads. Honestly, might be able to scalp GBP crosses since spreads are literally one. Yeah, no, I thought about it, Falcon. I might eventually open a funding talent account. I just I just trade US 30 though, so it wouldn't really matter to me because I think the spread and stuff on there is pretty much the same. And the thing with FTMOs, I've been with them for so long. I've been trading with FTMO since like last June. So it's been, I mean, they've been pretty on point with everything. And they're more professional than funding talent. I know a lot of people have issues getting through to funding talent. So, that could be an issue if you have payouts sitting and you can't get it this year. So I'll definitely take a look though, because I'm looking into, since I'm basically maxing out my FTMO, I probably have to hop onto other companies and just copy my trade to those. The only difference is, like you mentioned, the spread and commissions are going to eat into my scalps. Yeah, no problem, Brittany. Goldie said, you're right. The market is ranging, waiting for the news. Education we get from these lives are priceless. Definitely, Goldie. Sometimes it's better for you guys to just wait than to hop into trades, because in a lot of situations, like you don't want to be in a trade when it's consolidating, because if you're in a trade right here, once news happens, it can easily spike in your direction or against your direction. So you're basically just gambling at that point. So you guys got to trade like you have an edge in the market. Don't just trade just to trade only when you have an edge. So let me scroll over here real quick. Yeah, no, the problem with that, Falcon, adding different accounts to the copier, is that they have the pricing is different. So each broker pricing is different. Each spread's different. Each commission's different. So I've done it before where I tried to link like my personal account to my FTMO. It doesn't work well because the spread's way different. And if I'm scalping like on the 1 minute or 3 minute, every pip counts. So that's why I haven't done it yet. But eventually maybe I'll play around with it. But it's been an issue in the past. That's why I don't do it anymore. I just focus on my my FTMOs, because it just makes no sense for me to risk my my other accounts when I'm like doing so well with the FTMO. But yeah, no, definitely, I'm gonna look into it, Falcon. I'm definitely gonna eventually. I might just have to find a different way to execute the trades. Let me scroll over here real quick. Josh said, I'm just joining in. Can you tell me which broker might be best to use with no withdrawal issues? I mean, I've never had an issue with withdrawal like any broker, Josh. So, I mean, depending on if you're using an unregulated broker like Hugo's Way or something like that, you're going to have issues with market manipulation, and I've never had issues with withdrawals with them. So I'm not sure if other people have had different situations. So for me, if you're asking me personally, I've never had a withdrawal issue with any broker. The brokers I've used have been forex.com. I've used just forex.com and Hugo's Way, actually. Those are the only two brokers I've used. And TD Ameritrade, but TD Ameritrade isn't really open to everybody, so I wouldn't really recommend that to anybody. So the brokers I've used have been TD Ameritrade, forex.com, and Hugo's Way. No issues with any of them, except Hugo's Way has a couple issues with like their market manipulation and connectivity issues, but that's pretty much it. But you pretty much take that risk when you trade with an unregulated broker anyways. So yeah, I mean, for the most part, those are fine. Antoine's asking, is Hugo's Way a good broker? I mean, it's all right. It's not the best broker, but I mean, it does the job. Okay, cool. Yeah, Ed. So I figured you were near Beverly Hills. So you're close to like Brentwood, like near like UCLA, it seems. Yeah, dude, if you ever want to hang out, let me know. Make a trip out there, do some stuff in that area. How long are you in town for? Or actually, just message me, Ed. We'll have this conversation in private. Because you've been out here for a long time. I thought you're only going to be here for like a week or so, but it seems like you've been here for months. Twister's asking, how many years did it take you to make a stable monthly profit? I mean, I've been trading for like 11 years, Twister. The first 3 to 4 years, I was just learning, so I didn't really have a stable profit. I started becoming more consistent probably like by year 5 or 6, but you guys got to keep in mind that I've never had a mentor. Like I never paid for a course. I never learned from anybody. I pretty much learned all this stuff on my own, looking on YouTube and Google, pretty much watching every YouTube video I could see, I could find, and reading every strategy I could find on Google, just searching. So, I mean, I've been trading for a long time, but I guess like, everyone's process is different. Like for me, for you guys here, a lot of you guys are being mentored by me. So like, looking at Maddie over here, Maddie just joined us. Like he joined us on the 18th on Friday, and he's already having consistent profit, right? So, I mean, it just varies. If you have an actual person that knows what they're doing and you're learning from them, you can excel that process. Like for me, it took years because I learned everything on my own, but you guys here are learning from me. So you guys can be pretty profitable, like pretty quickly. So, yeah, I mean, just, it just really depends on you as a trader, how you learn, who you learn from. You just got to make sure you learn from someone that actually knows what they're doing, and not just someone that's like selling you a course. Because like for me, I trade live every day, so you guys can come on here, ask me questions live, and then I can answer them and I can show you stuff real time. If someone doesn't trade for you live, then odds are they're probably not able to execute what they promise. But if they can show you live, then it makes a big difference, especially if they do it consistently, because I do this every morning. Let me just scroll over here real quick. Yeah, no problem, Josh. Kim's asking, are you still working on the order block indicator? I know everything is working great. Just wondering. Yeah, I'm not working on it right now, Kim. The problem with the order block indicator is that it's very subjective. It's kind of hard to have it set in place. Like, how we have the SR indicators right here. Like it's easy to set these up because once they're like in place, they're already, right? For the order blocks, it's very subjective. Sometimes an order block can be something, while another one would probably not be an order block, right? So I still have a lot of work to do, but I haven't really worked on it. So I don't think it's going to come out anytime soon, Kim, because what we have now is good. So like, if we ever need it in the future, then I'll focus on that. But I think right now we're just going to focus on what we're currently doing. Yeah, no problem, Kim. Lisa said, Powell's testifying today, similar to Yellen's testifying last week. Difference is today's about the pandemic response and long-term planning. So it should be more positive than Yellen's day. Yeah, I agree, Lisa. I agree with you as well. So we probably would see this shoot up. I mean, this will probably go sideways for a bit, but eventually it'll probably just shoot up once Powell speaks here at 11. So I think that's it for now, guys. I don't see any other questions. If you guys have any other questions, I mean, it's about to be 8, so I usually log off by 8 anyways. If you guys have any other questions, feel free to reach out on Telegram. I have a ton of emails to get through today. So if you guys sent me an email, I haven't responded to any of them yet. I have about 300 emails to get through today. So if you guys have questions, feel free to reach out. I probably won't get to you right away, but I'll try to get to you. If you message me on Telegram, I'll try to get to you within 24 hours. If you message me through email, it'll probably be about 2 days until I get to you, because I have about 300 emails to get through today. So other than that, guys, I think that's it. If you guys have any other questions, just reach out. Otherwise, I'll catch you guys here tomorrow morning for the next live session. So hopefully you guys locked in some heavy profits. Let me see if there's anything else here that I'm missing. All right, cool. So I think that's it for now. I don't see anything else here that I'm missing. All right, cool. So I think we're good. So I don't see anything else right here. Nice work off CSUK right here. He locked in 3,840. So some pretty solid profits so far. I'll just go down the profit list real quick before we log off. So looking at this here, CSUK made 3,840. CSUK earlier made 2,320. CSUK again before that made 2,320. These are the same thing. I'll just delete one. Just a double post. Shy over here locked in 122. John locked in 1,874. Javier locked in 310. Ken locked in 453. Justin locked in 9,167. Swan over here locked in 6,392. Josh locked in about 2,000 right there. Ed locked in 1,740. Maddie locked in $63 right there. Sisuk locked in 2,000. Michael locked in 1,864. Mercedes locked in 565. Larishna locked in 510. Kevin locked in 607. Twan again earlier locked in 5,450. Brittany locked in 522. Ken earlier locked in 523. EW locked in 3,267. Justin earlier locked in 5,906. Cheryl locked in 1,350. Robert locked in 1,840. Paul locked in about 600 right there. Angela locked in 249. Rick locked in 2,295. Justin earlier locked in 3,526 pre-market. Patricia locked in 5,546. And the rest are Patricia as well. Sisuk earlier as well. Kenton as well. And Kong locked in about 158. So nice work amongst everyone here. You guys did pretty good. So other than that, I think that's it for the day. I'll see you guys here tomorrow morning for the live session, and I'll catch you guys in the Telegram group. So if you guys haven't already, if you guys can like the stream on your way out, that'll definitely help us continue to grow this channel. And if you guys didn't like it, go ahead and dislike it so YouTube will stop showing you my videos, because we don't want you to copy my trades anyways, right? So other than that, I'll catch you guys tomorrow, and then we'll see.